Right. Kristen, do you mind? Turn this off, thank you. Let's try this. My name is Key. Right, there you go. Caleb works as a production engineer. She's working with a machine that has a machine part that has a tolerance. That's important, right? Let's see how we can put this into a context. I want you to to be able to see things that are normally not necessarily on your study sheet, but you can kind of use what you have on your study sheet to help you out. So tolerance is important. The nominal is this, and we're told that it's halfway between the maximum and the minimum values. State the maximum and minimum values of this machine. Whenever you think tolerance, I don't know about you, but I think of it this way. There's a max, there's a min, and the difference from one to the other is what we call tolerance, and that's 0.04, okay, millimeters. In this particular case, the nominal is right halfway through it. So that would be what, 0.50 millimeters? So if it's 0.04 from end to end, then what would this be here? 0.02. This would also be 0.02, correct? From here to here. You can split that tolerance in half because we're told that it's halfway in between. So to get sorry guys, I completely flipped this. My bad. I'd like to have it like this. Min max. To get the max, I would go 0.5, right? This, and I would add 0.02 to it to give me 0.52 millimeters. To get the min, I'd go 0.50 minus 0.02, 0.48 millimeters. That's how you were supposed to approach this particular question. It was all in the wording. Nominal is not always halfway, but this time they told us so, right? So then we assume that we can split that in half and just give it half top, half bottom, right? Okay, so you get 2 marks for that, 1 for each. What else have we got here? State the precision and uncertainty of this protractor. It's actually 10, right? I don't know, no matter which way you go, it's 10. The precision is 10. So the precision is 10 degrees. And the uncertainty is half of that, right? 10 divided by 2, plus or minus 5 degrees. So 1 mark for each today. Whatever you got for precision, if it's wrong, minus 1. I still give you a mark for splitting it in half. Next, Chris owns a factory that specializes in making chocolate candies. Explain why Chris needs to be very accurate when measuring his ingredients. You could say, if he's not accurate, something like this. If he is not accurate, it can affect the taste. Sorry, I should say this. It can affect the taste of it, right? The taste of the candy. You could say if he's not accurate, then he won't know exactly how much to charge, right? Like if you're not accurate, if you're just like guessing, you won't know how much sugar you need to buy to charge accordingly. Yeah. Sure. They all have to be the same. You want consistency. Yeah. I know a student in the past has said, well, if you don't mix it right, the chocolate might stick to the pan or the whatever they're on because the mixture isn't right. I basically take almost anything if you're specific enough, right? So the maximum amount of stuffing that can fit in a pillow is 1,500 grams. The tolerance is 100 grams. Assume that the nominal is also 1,500 grams. State the tolerance in the following formats. Before you do this, right, you're going to do this. I always ask you to focus on these ones. And they have to give you enough information for you to figure out the rest. We're told that the maximum that can fit is 1,500 grams, right? We're also told that the 1,500 is our nominal, right? It's both. The tolerance is 100 grams. Okay. Could you figure out what the min is with this information? I would argue yes, right? This would have to be 1,400 because you know that the difference between these two is 100, right? Which is what you should get there. And you know that this is the max, so it can only go down from the max. You can't like go higher than that, right? There's a lot of hints there that help you with that. Okay? So you either just use mental math here or you actually calculate it, showing me that on paper. That's up to you. Once you've got these four, now you can rewrite it. So max min, it's simply 1,500 grams. Make sure you put units if you want full marks. If you don't want full marks, you do whatever you want, right? 1,500 grams minus the tolerance plus 0, and then the min is 1,400. Why did I do? Anyways, we'll just go with it. We'll just go with it because one of these is basically given here the way it's worded. Which one is missing? We'll just give you 1 mark for each one of these. I will change this out of 4, right? And so what I will do today is I'll give you 1 mark for this. So if this is wrong, you lose a mark, right? Like if you have anything wrong here, you lose a mark, and then we'll honor these 3 here will be based on what you've done here. So that's why this last one is out of 4. So what are we at? 4. This one was 1, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this page is worth 9 marks in total. Okay? You got it? So at the top of this page, cross off the 12 so we know that this was out of 9 because we didn't do the back side. You're not ready yet. Sometimes I do this unit at the end. This semester, I did it before that unit that is at the back there, so we'll just leave it. Okay, so 9. Name and last name, and if you could pass them forward.